the village, it was very strange, because in India, a girl child is not appreciated in a home. So they usually would go to a doctor and ask for the sex to be known, which is now an offense if a doctor, a criminal offense, if a doctor is able to reveal the sex of a child through ultrasound. Earlier in the 80s, there was no ultrasound in India, and so they didn't know what the sex of the child is. Yet they had their witchcraft, where, they would say, well, according to the stars, or according to, whatever their forecast is, it's going to be a girl. And just because of that, they would go and get an abortion done. Now, I'm very much against abortions. So a lot of people didn't want to come to ask me for a suggestion. But I made it my business to enter into homes where many abortions had taken place. Because of abortions, the maternal mortality rate had become very high in the villages. And it was time that we were able to do something about it. It's all a very hushed affair. Sex is considered a very hushed affair in villages. And other than the mother-in-law, who's a major person in the decision making in a couple, whether they need to have a child or they don't. So that was very amusing for me, because I came from an urban area. See, being an Indian, I thought I knew everything about the woman in India, but it wasn't so. It was a learning phase for me. Again, it was education that made the difference. Because when the girl understood how her body works, and so was introduced the health education program, which has been enormously successful, because now we have fewer people going in for abortions, because it's a criminal offense through ultrasound for a doctor to reveal. And besides, women are turning more conscious of their health, and getting too many abortions, they get into ill health. And sometimes they feel that most cancers may be caused, although that's not the cause, but they kind of feel that they will be having lots of health issues if they have abortions. And so we've been able to control this through our family planning programs, where we are able to dispense with family planning contraceptives, which are not accepted by men, because men refuse most often to practice family planning. Again, it is the woman who's subjected to having to take oral pills or to have an intrauterine device fitted in. But they're very conscious of a 2 or 3 family norm. So instead of having 6 or 7 children in a row, because I've delivered a 16th child of an only mother, and it's risky for the mother, it's risky for the child. Education, again, is the key to all progress and achievement.